Good morning, everyone. It is week 4. It's actually Tuesday. I'm Jameson with Lessons with Coffee. If you don't know me, I gotta look at the road now. If you don't know me, I teach 5th and 6th grade split classroom in Minnesota, and yesterday was a shit show. Excuse my French. I have a staff meeting today. It's our first one of the year, so I don't know how much time I'm going to get to talk to you in the morning. So I was like, I better jump on here in the car. Yesterday, I kind of said, like, I generally try to keep my weekends pretty sacred, and I don't do work over the weekend. So I came rolling in on Monday, hot and only planned for math. But I didn't make my copies on Friday, so we had a big problem. I don't know what was going on with my computer, but all of my PDFs were printing with an error. I tried printing it from a slide. I tried printing it from a Word document. I tried taking it and putting it into a picture. I don't know what it was, but the activity that we were going to do was not printing. It was kind of like a learning day. So it was a set of notes. It wasn't doing anything. My computer, we all know the struggles that I'm having with the touch screen part of my TV. My iPad wasn't connecting to my computer. There was no way that I was going to be able to help these kids. I finally just uploaded the notes to their iPad, which I don't like because they are just learning how to take notes. So I don't like having notes in a notebook, notes in a binder, notes on an iPad. I need the notes to all be in one spot. So I finally just uploaded the notes to their iPad, and we talked through it. It was the most disastrous thing. At one point I quite literally laid on the floor because I was like, guys, I give up. I'm done teaching today. Then the rest of the afternoon, just kept getting pulled out for different things. My pullouts are ridiculous for SPED, EL services, band and orchestra, one-on-ones with our counselors. There's not a single moment of the day where all of the kids are there, and it'll be fine, but it's now is the time where everybody's starting to actually do the pullouts. I'm like, why do we do so many pullouts? Why can't we do more push-in inclusion? I don't know. Aren't there studies that show that that's actually better for kids? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So anyway, we did our read aloud yesterday, which was Enemy Pie, and that was the beginning of our mentor sentence. So they did as much labeling, and then today we will do all of the labeling as a class. But today we have to take the A math test. So we're not switching for math today. So today my goal is to have them finish their poetry, which was the watercolor with their picture and then their whatever, their poem on it. So those will be done today, which that'll be nice. And then we have to finish our Hispanic Heritage Month biography. They did start doing table wars, so at some point today I'll talk to you about what table wars are, or pod wars. And that's about it. We couldn't even do Wordle on the computer. So normally we do Wordle at the end of the day as a class, so I had to just be like, get your iPad and do Wordle. Wow! Oh my God, yesterday was so bad. And if you follow me on Instagram, it was a drain the bladder because I drank boxed wine kind of night. So I'm here. I have a staff meeting in 15 minutes, so I need to get in and get my classroom kind of set up and ready to go for kids. I have a new student teacher that's starting tomorrow. They're pre-service, so they come 1 day a week for 2 weeks, and then they start 3 days a week. And I got a guy, which I don't get guy student teachers very often, and I love the guys. They care a little bit less about looking cool in front of the intermediate kids. I don't know. Unfortunately, every girl student teacher that I've had, they care too much about their TikTok than they do about like actually jumping in and learning how to be a teacher. Maybe it's just luck of the draw. I don't know. But I got a guy. He lesson learned, his first one. He immediately called me Mr. Sevelius. So that's what happens when your first name is Jameson. People make assumptions, I guess. I present very female. So it's kind of going to be a surprise, I'm a girl, when you walk into my unicorn diarrhea rainbow classroom. Anyway, I'm going to go fill up my coffee cup with the free gross teacher coffee, but it's free. And go to my first staff meeting where probably could have been an email. Have a super Tuesday. It's lunchtime. I'm actually going to go shut my door for a second. Okay, it's lunchtime, so I'm kind of checking up on you. We were supposed to have a snack yesterday, but we didn't because I couldn't get my shiz together. So I took apples for Johnny Appleseed Day, and I cut them like disc-wise. So instead of in wedges, they were in like discs. And then I put it in a like paper boat, and then they got a big, oh, hey, here, super cute. They got like a big scoop of sun butter, and then we put sprinkles on it. And then we had apple cider. So that was our like snack for yesterday, being Johnny Appleseed Day. So this morning we took that A math test. We finished these, which are our pennants. So they just went in online and like found a picture of their person and put it on a Google slide so I can print it out. And then I had about 6 kids that needed to finish their poems. So this afternoon, we are going to do our mentor sentence from our sentence from Enemy Pie. So today I'm going to actually have kids come up and label. And then we're going to go over the vocabulary for story elements. And then, and probably take some notes. And then we're going to finish our poems. And that might be it. I don't know if I'm going to do a science or health thing. It kind of depends on how long all of that takes. So, or social studies. Tomorrow we're doing, like talking about Orange Day on Friday. But our school kind of didn't realize what the day was, and they scheduled an all-school assembly, and they're really excited to give these kids these like t-shirts that have our school name on it. So we're celebrating National Remembrance Orange Day on Thursday, which is not the day. And then wearing our school shirts on Friday. So I went on Amazon and I bought an orange sweater because I feel like as I stand on stolen ground of the, Dakota Lakota people, that like I should probably be honoring them on their day. So I went on Amazon and bought an orange sweater to wear over my gray t-shirt. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm doing tomorrow afternoon. I have a student teacher starting tomorrow afternoon. I think I told you that. These are our table wars. So, and I know I should have done this first. Sorry. So they picked their name. I might be able to like blur that out or something. I don't know. So they all wrote their names. They picked a team name, and then like, what are they working for? They're working for some iPad time during soft start and to eat lunch with me, meaning that I turn a TV show on for a week. So if they're doing things like if their table's ready to clean or go, if they're clean, if everybody's doing their job, sometimes I just randomly give their teams a sticker. So once they get all of that done, then we're gonna do that. So some other things that they might earn stickers for are like binder checks. So having clean binders, their supply or their carts, if their carts are like put in the right spot. So yeah. Also, I was asked by somebody to do a classroom tour, which I definitely need to do. So I will try to get one of those done maybe this weekend I'll come in and do an actual classroom tour. So I have to run because this is technically, even though it's my lunch, it's also my common planning time. So I have to run and go do some common planning time. I'll see you later. I'm glad I got to check in with you today. Hey friends, it's me again, and I am in my car again because time is a creep and I lose it all the time. I had to pick up the boys early today, and then I ended up forgetting something. So I actually have Frankie in the car right now. I had to go back and get everything that I forgot, and then now we're on our way to go get Theodore. So afternoon went relatively well, except for they started pullouts today. So what that means is I have like half my class for random periods of the day during my literacy block, and that's tough because they're not going to know what we're doing. And that's fine. I think I kind of griped about that this morning or maybe last week. I don't even remember. That I don't know why they don't push in. I think kids would get more support with a push in than a pull out, but especially because they're getting pulled out for like 2 days of the week. So if we start a project on a Monday, but then like finish it Thursday, Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but the kids are getting pulled Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they're not going to finish it because the teacher that's doing the pullout is doing their own thing, because for whatever reason, and I don't know what it is, this is the one thing that I will 110 times say is different between middle school and elementary, is that elementary teachers are constantly on an island. They're just on an island. They don't want to. It's always like, well, this is what's worked for me in the past. And because you have your class for such a short, you have your class all day long and you built that huge connection, you just do what works with your class. I don't know. But it's really tough because, in my opinion, you need to do what's best for kids. But like, I don't know. And I don't know, it seems to me like I would rather do a push-in because that's less planning on my part. I just go in and support versus like having to plan. And then I would just say like, awesome, we finished this. How about I grade and give feedback to my kids? And maybe I'll do a small pull-out before we start our next thing. And we can talk about the work that they submitted. Or during independent work time when they're working on it, they can go in a small group with me. I don't know. I just feel like it would be easier. That's me. But anyway, so we finished our poems. Most of the kids got it done. There's a few kids that didn't even have the painting, so I had to kind of catch up with that. We did our vocabulary for story elements. So tomorrow I'm going to start doing some of the mini lessons for them, like what is setting? Let's pull the setting out of a short story. I need to tonight look through my data to start pulling my groups. And then I can kind of, at least my initial groups, and then I can kind of make some changes off of that. As a team, we kind of decided that we were going to stick with story elements, and then our first writing is just going to be fictional writing, and making sure that we're clicking all of the boxes for have you introduced your character, do you have a rising action, do you have a climax, do you have, all of those things and all of the elements, do you have them all in your piece of fiction writing? And then we'll probably get into narratives, personal narratives afterwards. Yeah. Tomorrow's picture day. So I gotta go home and find the perfect black t-shirt because that's what I wear on picture days. And we have pictures in the morning, so I have to ask my teammate if we're switching for math. She got another 5th grader today, so that means that she has another kid in her math class, so I think she's at 32 now. And that's about all I know. We got shorted on our t-shirts, which is super annoying, and we'll have to get that figured out. But we got shorted on our t-shirts, so we're gonna have a bunch of really little kids and adult size extra larges. So we have to kind of figure those out in the morning. We had to do our ADTP goal this morning. And so we're a Q Comp school, so we get bonuses if we meet our goals. So anyway, I'm parked so I can look at the camera now. I'm gonna go get my kid, and we'll see you in the morning. Happy Tuesday.
I have no idea where Wednesday's footage went. It's not my recently deleted. I just don't know what happened to it. I very well could have thought I hit record, but really I didn't. And I took a picture of myself because it sounds like something I would do. My student teacher is really great and ready to jump in and do basically everything, which is awesome. My picture actually didn't turn out terrible. And overall, we had a really good Wednesday. So, sorry I don't have much more for that. I don't know how the video went. Take it as we get it. Have a good night.
Hey, good morning. It's Friday. It's Thursday. September 29th. It is not Friday. I'm wearing an orange shirt today. It's a really stupid thing. So we're supposed to do, we're supposed to talk to our kids about Orange Shirt Day and, why it's important and all of that. And I have a bunch of students that identify as Native. And I have a bunch of students that are, very into it. And they're like, what? I didn't know about this. And, but our school's having a full school assembly tomorrow. And they want us to wear our school shirts. So we're not supposed to wear orange shirts tomorrow. We're supposed to celebrate it today. So my kids are going to make some orange bracelets that they can wear tomorrow. And that's about it. Math, we're finishing up some notes on decimal place value, doing an activity. We have Spark today, so my day is a little bit shorter. Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday I did read the book Fry Bread, which is a really great Native American family book. I don't know where I put it. But it's really great, and kids really enjoyed it, and they all want to try it. So I definitely feel like I need to find a good recipe for it. There's one in the book, but I don't know if that's the best one. A good recipe for it, though, and make it. And one of my students was talking about how his auntie makes it, and sometimes she puts cinnamon sugar on it, and it's really good. So, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick check base with you. I have about 15 minutes before kids come, so I gotta get a little bit organized. I tried to turn on my computer and it needed a charge. So, yeah, it needed a charge. So I'm doing that. I have to figure out where I'm gonna do a class picture. I think I can get everybody in the middle here, and then somebody's dressing up as our school mascot, and we're putting them in the picture. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that in the middle of my classroom, but I don't know. I finally cleaned off this table, and by cleaning I mean I dumped everything back here. So I need to get this table out of here because it just turns more into a dumping zone than it does an actual work table for me. And because this table is so close to here, it's just not feasible. It's not comfortable for me to squeeze back there. I don't know if you can see, there's no space between there, so I can't even get back there easily. So it's gotta just get out of here. I don't know. So that's what we have. Anyway, happy Thursday. We'll see you later. Hey friends. So just found out that we need to absorb one of our teammates' class tomorrow. Two of my coworkers are out. We have a building sub, but like all of the support staff that could sub are also out tomorrow. So Carly and I are gonna take one of our teammates' classes. And I need to throw some of that away. So we're gonna both take like 12 kids. So I'm cleaning up a giant pile to try to figure out where am I gonna put these kids. But today went pretty well. I forgot I had library, so we didn't do a read aloud today. So we went to library, and the kids made these like orange bracelets to wear for Orange Shirt Day because they have to wear their school shirts. So they made these, and they went out to lunch and recess, and then we had so they're like braided. I don't know if you can see. And then in the afternoon we like dove deeper. So we finished up our mentor sentence for the week, and then we dove deeper into setting. So I gave them a bunch of different settings, and they had to like compare and contrast the different settings and like how the characters would react to problems in different settings. And then I gave them a bunch of picture books, and they had to compare the settings for those. And then and then we had Spark, so it was pretty easy. It's an empty box. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we figured out that we needed to do this because otherwise we were probably going to find out at 8:30 in the morning. So I'd rather know today, and then I can figure out where to put kids than not know where to put kids. So we are doing that. Fortunately, my husband is home early, so he is gonna go pick up the kids so I can finish doing this, and I'm just gonna make tomorrow work. So anyway, happy Thursday. See you tomorrow with a big cup of coffee. Happy Friday. I did not get a chance to check in with you this morning because we had a staff meeting. But so far so good with the huge split. So my coworker Carly and I absorbed one of our other coworkers' class. So we each have like 12 extra kids in our class. So that puts me at wow, I've been saying close to 40. It puts me at way more than 40. No, it doesn't. It puts me at 38 students. Nope, 39 students. Oh my God, I can't count. So it puts me at 39 students. So we are all in the classroom, and so far it's been going good. So far it's been going really good. This morning we did assembly, and we did our first like Panther Pride assembly for the year. Then we did like a place value mystery. So I put up 4 or 6 digits. There. I put up 6 digits on the board, and then they had to answer those questions and figure out what the number was. So they did that at their tables, and then the answers underneath it, and I clicked. And then based off of that, after that, we did an escape room. So my 6th graders who've been working on decimal place value were helping the 5th graders who were working on just whole number place values. So it worked out really well. They are at specials right now. So when we come in We have snack, and then we do a read aloud. But I think I'm going to just find a video of a read aloud, like a good video read aloud, and then maybe find a fluency passage that we can kind of all do, or comprehension passage. I think I'm just going to do that. That we can all do before we go out to recess while we're eating snack. When we come back, we're going to be focusing on setting. So I have a passage where they're going to talk about like how does the setting affect the characters and the story. And then I have a dice game activity where they roll a dice and it gives them a time. They roll the dice and it gives them a place. And then they roll a dice and it gives them a mood. And they have to do a writing, like a short story writing activity. And then I also have one of Mary teaching with a mountain view. Her like observe it, answer it, apply it with pictures for story elements. And then we're going to go outside for the rest of the day because there's 40 kids in my tiny classroom. So that's kind of the plan. I'll show you the dice activity that I have. So, and then that QR code just sends them to a like class, like a class document where each kid has their own page and then they like write in it. So that's how we're going to do that. But anyway, I have to make a slide for expectations for the outside because normally we're not supposed to let kids go outside that late in the day in case something happens. The nurse is aware of it and like, so I have to make a slide and make sure that Carly, my coworker, and then the guest teacher that's next door has that. And then I need to come up with a engaging chapter book for first, maybe that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So first chapter Friday. I really want to start those this week. So I think I'm going to do first chapter Friday during our read aloud instead of a video while they're eating snack. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So I got to find an engaging book. I might do Restart, but I have to check with Anders if he's read Restart with the kids. So I will check back with you at lunch. And it's really weird, like, being by myself. I feel like I still have a ton of time left. And it's weird being by myself because I am definitely one of those people that if you talk to me, it won't work. Like, I need that T-shirt that says, don't talk to me. I need to be on task. I have a lot of stuff to do. But anyway, I'll see you at lunch. Hey, friends. I'm going to start planning next week because I can. Because I'm not chatting with other people. I'm also eating, so if I take a bite, I'm sorry. Teaching, and we eat when we can. So I have to go to the bathroom really bad too, but when I walked by the staff bathroom, there was somebody in it, so I just came back. So I'm going to pull up my planning document. We did first chapter Friday, and we did the Maze Runner. So I'm using a resource from Everyday Lit, and I will link it. She has a whole bunch of books already listed for that like middle school. Let me see what she has it graded as, or not graded, listed as. But we did the Maze Runner, and well, that's not what I wanted to do, sorry. And it went really well because I have like that weird half-hour block in between our specials and recess. And so we've been doing like picture books, but I have a circle in my room that I like do picture books with. And it's nice because I've got room to show it.
Who's she talking to?
No one. I'm thinking.
We got posters.
I know.
Later.
I sent you the message on your text message.
Yeah, I didn't look at my phone. I'm gonna go find my phone.
I was leaving them down there because I didn't want to bring them down here yet. Go put them in Anders' room.
Yeah. Anders is missing 3 kids from his class for me today.
Mm.
So I have 3 less than you, right? Are you missing any today?
I have 1 student gone of mine.
So
So I put, instead of having him have to sit right here, I put him at that empty spot.
All of mine are here.
But having,
He also had a new student that started yesterday that wasn't on the list.
oh,
So I took him.
okay.
I gave him.
I was wondering where that name was, because remember he texted? Oh,
Maybe, yeah.
he texted and said, he's a great person. Like he didn't know his lunch number yesterday morning, but knew it today. So I was like,
He is a 5th grader in Rachel's class. Sister brother in Rachel's class. And then a 2nd grader, 1st grader, I think. 4 siblings here.
cool.
Came from Nakomi's.
Okay, friends, so I got cut off by my coworker. But then when I was looking for that product to see like what the books are, which I think they're more middle school, I don't think she has it up on her page anymore. So I don't know. I can't link it now. But anyway, she's got these great slides that just have the book, the author, and then a prompt. And that's what I used for that. And yeah, so then this afternoon we're doing 2 writing activities and that teaching with a mountain view activity. So that's it. And then we're going to go outside hopefully and then come back inside, clean up the classroom, and then be dismissed. Thank God. So that's it. I'll talk to you after school. Oh my God, I didn't close off my video with you guys. After school, so our kids went to a extra recess, which was awesome, and it was so fun just seeing kids be kids. Then I had to have we don't have school on Monday because we have PDs, and I had to go find my principal to talk about what our team was doing. Long story short, we have to change up what our team is doing. So there's that, and and I didn't get to say goodbye to you. So overall, I had a good week. Really productive, but that's it. So if you like what you saw, thumbs up, subscribe if you want more.